Hi, this is DH Dunn, and I'm here to ask myself a very basic question. Can I lope 10 days while building a call center? It took me 4 takes to get that. Let's get back into it. I kept saying it the wrong way. This is the last part, and I've given this some thought. And I feel like to fully embrace my vision for this and other locations, we need the woodworking tools. I feel very, very confident I'm going to do more with this series after the 10 days. So I feel like we need to go into Ash Canyon and get the woodworking tools. So the goal today will have very little to do with the call center itself, unless I just happen to see something that I want to pick up and bring. It is much more about getting up to Ash Canyon. So we're out of food. That is what it is. I'm looking at... I'm going to drop anything that I feel pretty confident I'm not going to use. I might use these so as cloth.
I think my stomach is eating itself.
Maybe we harvest this quick, 20 minutes. Sure, go. Oh, we have to sleep, though. So we got to sleep first. That's right. I slept... Did I sleep? I guess. I don't know. Interesting. What was my plan here? I don't have any food. How am I going to sleep? I mean, I could certainly sleep and just take the damage. I would prefer not to. Man, my clothes are in rough shape, too. Don't have a lot of options here. Hadn't counted on this problem. Okay, Yeah, I can't think of much. I think we're going to have to take the hit here. I can drink the 2 teas. That'll get us a little. Oh, I just drank water, so maybe not. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. I don't have, okay. Well, I mean, we could wander around outside, look for a carcass or something. We could try to go get a bunny. The problem is the wolves in the area. How many torches do I have? They're not good, though. Well, we gotta head out of here anyway. We might as well head towards the farmhouse. And, I'll take that book. We'll crouch. We could at least try to make the barn as a first step. And there is that pond over there. We could try to get some cattails over there. All right, a plan is forming. It's not a good plan. I appreciate the support everyone is showing this series. Normally the view counts taper off quite a bit in the later parts. This is still getting more than 100 views apart, and I really appreciate that. I try not to focus too much on numbers. I like to see the channel keep growing. Just because that's a validation that what I'm doing is entertaining to people. But I try not to get too obsessed with them. I'm aware of them, you know. But I think the gift that I gave myself was the commitment to daily videos. Because when you're doing daily videos, you don't have too much time to overthink it and get in your head. You just gotta keep going. And are those Timberwolves? They're either no, they don't look like Timberwolves, but they are wolves that are close together. Pretty much, I think, cutting me off from where I was gonna go. You know what? Fine. I didn't want to go there anyway. Maybe not. Maybe not. At this point, to be honest, I'd rather burn another match when I need it than walk around with a lit torch and burn through my torches and not have one when I need it. I have not tapped this out, so as long as it is moose-free, which I don't see any moose rubs, we should be able to get enough here to sleep. There's also, you know, we can put a side bed on a bunny. Okay, this is definitely a better call than sleeping in bingo parlor, or excuse me, the call center. Sleeping at the call center. I just need the weather to work with me. When a blizzard kicks up, this is a part of PV I can get lost in. Because there's no road. I need the road. Here we go. Might as well try to tap this pond out. Now, yesterday's episode was extremely long. An hour. Today will definitely not be an hour. On a bit of a tighter timetable today. But yeah, I try not to get too in my head on the numbers. You know, obviously, I'm excited when things do well. And if I see a certain type of thing doing well, then I'm certainly more inclined to do more of that, as long as I like it. That's always step one, is I have to enjoy what I'm doing. But, you know, in terms of I don't know, deep dive analysis on, okay, if I launch videos at this time of day, they do this, and at this time of day, they do that. There's definite value in doing that sort of thing. I don't have time. And I don't know that I need the, you know, this will go where it goes. I would love to have it go somewhere great. That would be awesome. But, you know, it'll go where it goes. And I feel like the important thing I have to do, my part of the equation, and this is what I sometimes forget on the writing side, is I just need to keep showing up. If I keep showing up, then it'll go where it's going to go. But if I try to make the world, all you can control is yourself, you know? So, just make the videos I want to make and then just see what happens. But there's very nice comments. I wish I could remember this person's name. I'm so sorry. Someone says good morning to me like almost every day. And it's like, oh, that's great. That's awesome. I see that. It's often the first thing I see in the morning. It's this person saying good morning. We do have a bedroll, which is wonderful. So I don't need to find anything. Okay, now let's look at the cattails. Oh, I have 8 liters of water. That's nice. I'm not going to run out of water anytime soon. So I'm going to eat 6 of them. Conventional wisdom is you can eat 6, and that gets you the full night's sleep. I think I'm eating 6 of them. I might have eaten 7. Yeah, I did. Oops. Have a drink. It's on me. Do that joke every time. Doesn't matter. And sleep 9. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We're going to get this easy. Very nice. And I think if we could wrap up in Mountaineers, I think I would be happy. Looks like we can sleep 1 more. Go ahead. Pick it up. All these terrible torches. I'm not too worried about match preservation now because we're going to Ash Canyon. I just want to make sure I've been here. Yes, okay. So I don't need to go get the stem. I have it. Actually, where did we spawn? Timberwolf Mountain. So we've been to Mountaineers. So I can't count on there being any supplies there. Okay, not in love with this weather for a trip. No. I need to be able to see better than this. Alright. Here's what I'm going to do. I do want better torches. Let's take this. I'd prefer not to use that. See if I can buy myself enough time to break down that crate. I can harvest my bad torches and hopefully convert them into good torches.
Come on.
That'll buy me time for the weather to maybe be clearer. It's not blizzarding. I may regret it. I may say I wish I had just taken my chance.
Pretty well.
Hang on. Extinguish this. It was about to die anyway. 1%. My next series, starting tomorrow, is going to be looking at those percentages very closely. I hope this is going to work. I'm going to feel silly if I end up out of time here. $58. Crate, where are you? Great. You're going to take an hour, aren't you? God! Bless it. Put the book in there. Crate, where are you? Great! Oh, I went too far. Am I under the stairs? God, I get so turned around in this place. I feel like I should be right on top of it. I'm not going to use Safe House customization to find it. Oh, what a boondoggle. You know what? We'll just take torches out of this. No. They're coming back just as crappy as they went in. I mean, it's the same thing, right? Fine. Fine. I don't care. I don't care. It's funny that you would think I would care, because I don't care. Okay, weather not really better, but I'm out of here. I'll use the road to try to orient myself. There are better routes to the space capsule than the one I'm taking. This is kind of the only one I know. Particularly in low visibility. So I feel like if I've got the road there, and I head about this way, I should hit the river. And I need to hit the river ahead of the turn that's kind of around Draft Dodgers. Now, I see a wolf that way. I see two wolves that way. Maybe we just head straight. You want to eat your last two cattails? Well, sure. I think we're going to find more. Actually, screw it. Don't eat that last one. You're going to starve. I would prefer not to sprint because I might want to sprint later, and we have a rope to climb. Not the one up to Skeeters, but the rope to Mountaineers. I feel like I'm doing this right. It's so hard not to spread. I used to walk like this in the game. When I first started playing, I walked like this, just straight ahead, never looked around. I'm not saying I never do that now, I'm sure I do, but I don't do it as much. What did I just hear? There it is. I heard it. The bear.
Goddamn freezing.
That's what you're worried about right now? Me, I'm thinking more bear. We're faster than he is, though, so we should be able to get ahead of him and get where we want to go. When he's not running. We're faster than he is when he's not running. His casual walk is slower than ours. He also needs glasses. He can't see. So we will try to share the highway. Share the road with him. I think it should be fine. Live and let live. That's my motto. Until I have a bow. And then my motto changes to you look like food. And clothing. One of my favorite clips from Twitch is me running after a deer and saying, "Come back, I need your skin. I need to make clothes out of you." It's not creepy. Alright, I feel like this is going well. I know where I am. I know what's going on. I've got a plan. We're a bit cold, but other than that. Once we get to Ash Canyon, we will have more cattails than we'll know what to do with. Although I don't know what else he would do with them besides eat them. And you eat the stalk. You're not eating the head. There's a very funny video, easy to find on YouTube, of someone trying to eat a cattail head. I won't spoil it for you. Let's just say she was surprised.
Gotta eat soon.
No, you don't. I like double bingo. Almost done. Very cool, very cool. All right. Whoops. Mr. Rosehip. Gotta get this stick. I don't like the looks of that one, though. This one's good. You develop an eye for these things. Not all sticks are good. That's the kind of tip you're not going to get on any other channel. Only here. This is where you get all the best useless and inaccurate information. Like I think I'm going the wrong way. I do mess this up sometimes. No, I'm right. Okay. Next stop, hopefully the space capsule. So other people have had the same idea I had of kind of like expanding our empire. Someone was suggesting franchised call centers in all the maps. Love it. Love it. Expand out to the other population centers. We could have a franchise in Coastal Highway, at Quonset. We could have one in Mountain Town, probably in the bank. This one, but no other. Maybe Black Rock. I'm trying to think of where people live, where there's actual houses. Because there are houses in Black Rock. There's a few. I wouldn't hate warming up back here. But it's not in the cards. Other than to maybe get another torch. How's our hypothermia risk? It's decent. What's our fuel situation? He chose to keep going. He chose to speak about himself in the third person. Dunn's gonna keep going. Dunn's getting upset. Did I? No. Alright, I'm not going out of my way, though. Our clothing isn't that bad. And we got combat pants in our future now. I am counting my combat pants before they are worn. Okay, now I don't need bear number 2 in my way here. This guy has been annoying lately. Lately, I find myself running into this dude a lot more. I'm going to let that go. I only have the 2 torches left. Swing to the left here a bit, just in case. We will definitely warm up in the space capsule before doing the rope climb. We could start a branch office right in Mountaineers. Okay, looks like pretty clear sailing. Fair winds and following seas, as we used to say. I looked up recently. Oh, look at you. Wait, are you a deer? You're a deer, okay. Thank you, dear. I looked up recently, a year or 2 ago. They scuttled my old ship, the ship that I was stationed on, which is not uncommon. It got decommissioned. It was an older ship. They tried to sell it. Nobody wanted it, so, or at least no one wanted to pay the price they wanted for it. So they just used it as live fire practice, sunk it. So now it's a reef. But it was weird to watch the video. The video is on YouTube of it being sunk. And it's like, oh, I used to stand there and I used to paint that. And I used to, oh. Those are my college years, basically. That's my 17 to 20, 17 to 21, 18 to 22 years are right there. I joined the Navy at 17, but I turned 18 in boot camp. So I was 18 years and a couple months when I reported on board the ship. A baby. I didn't feel that way at the time, of course. Did I leave the firewood, though? No. Thorough. Very thorough. We've taken a lot of damage doing this. As you do. Sometimes. Okay, I'm going to eat just enough to sleep a couple hours. Let's say 2. We'll probably still get cold before we get to Mountaineers, almost certainly. But I gotta get out of PV before PV keeps me here. Another thorough looting job by Dunn.
I could eat anything.
So bad. I was here before. But none of them have anything in them anyway, so I don't think I should feel bad. So yeah, I checked those. But they were all empty anyway. Up we go. I'll have to figure out what to call this going forward. Like, call center beyond, or like, I don't know. I got to think about it. I generally always want Lope in the title. So, you know, it might just be, you know, how long can I Lope building a call center? That's probably what it will be. But you never know. Later today, I will be recording a video for... Oh, what is the name of the game? What is the name of this thing? Hang on. Age of Darkness. Age of Darkness. A RTS. Not my core genre, to be clear. But I was offered a key. And so I'm like, hey, I'll try it out. I'll try anything. People like different stuff. I play The Long Dark, but I play other things. So some people who watch my videos also play other things. I was intrigued by Arctic Awakening, which I did last week. I'm trying to do like one game a week in my Gets Done series, just to look at different games and you know, give a little variety and some new stuff that's coming out. I want it to be new stuff, either demos for new games or, you know, previews if I'm able to get one. And I was intrigued by that. Felt like Firewatch, snowy Firewatch, more than The Long Dark. There were no real survival mechanics in it that I could find. But it was a demo, so there may be more things coming. But it had an interesting story. Very chatty characters. Not everybody likes chatty characters. I myself am chatty. So
where can I find something to eat?
I don't always mind them. Besides, I like snarking back and forth with the character. Some people like Skyrim, where like the guy never says anything. That's fine. I love Skyrim. I feel like I'm babbling right now. Sorry about that.
Can't feel my feet.
Will, you know all my standard responses here. It's like a Mass Effect wheel. I have like 4 or 5 responses to that. They're right there. I promise you. Look down, you can see them. You're leaving footprints, so you must have feet. I can't feel sympathy for you. I've never said that. That one's not bad.
Too cold to think.
Why start now? Right, Will? Why start now? We haven't been thinking up to this point. Why start now? I had a wolf come up this hill on the other side. And I was not ready for it, and I'm not ready for it now. I think I was stinky there. No, this area is no longer safe the way it used to be. Ugh. Hinterland. There are still spots where I feel like, alright, I'm going to be good in this area. You got me. But I am very excited at the possibility of woodworking and what we can do with the call center with the woodworking tools. I think we're just going to go to Ash Canyon. We're going to get the woodworking tools, get the backpack, because it's, as long as you're there, and it's going to help you with bringing stuff around. And we're going to then start doing probably a lot of firewood collecting in addition to, which means we need a hacksaw or a hatchet. God, we might have to forge. This might turn into a real run. Oh my god. I never saw this coming. We might have to make some structural repairs in some of our locations. Okay. We have arrived at Mountaineers. Or we've returned to Mountaineers, more accurately. It is warm in here. We have looted all the firewood and burned it all up, so that's of no good. No use to me. We can take that. Okay, I want to sleep 2 to just kind of get some warmth in us. And then we'll assess our situation. Forgot to eat. Let's see. Okay. So, let's eat now. Just so we stop taking damage. Okay, that's taken care of now. I don't know that I want to go any farther than this. Basically. Prepare this burdock and eat it. Because our next realistic stopping point is probably the respite. And that's a long haul. And I don't like our condition for that kind of trip. I wouldn't mind running out to the fishing hut if we can get to it. And just checking on the situation. I'll take this book so I can burn it. Ow. Smack myself in the face with the door. That looks fine. I'll take you. I mean, we're right around 50%. Factoring in frostbite, we're probably under 50%, but 50% of what we have left.
All I can think about is food.
Yeah. Hey, you're telling me, pal. I know. That's all you ever talk about. Okay, I've been here, of course, because I walked by this hay. Well, we can grab you some more Charlie Tangos here. Yeah, my brain is like, this is pretty good weather. This is pretty good weather. But I just, no, not with this condition level. Gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them. The risk versus reward is too high. We don't need to go now. I just want to go now. And if we hang on to Mountaineers for a bit and kind of restabilize ourselves, then we go into Ash Canyon from a position of strength instead of kind of racing into Ash Canyon. What we should be doing instead is repairing our clothing, which is in terrible shape. That is what I'm going to do. I am capable of making pragmatic decisions. I don't like it, but I can do it. I can put the good of the run ahead of my own personal desire to go do something exciting. Did I drop those? No. Okay. Jerk. I mean, I can do one stupid thing. Here, give me this rock. I don't think that got his attention. Why do I want his attention? I don't know. Something to do. There you go. Come here, boy. There we go. I just wanted somebody to talk to while I repair clothes. Nah. You're not a good conversationalist. Okay. Time to repair clothes. It's exciting. How much cloth do I have? Probably not that much. Okay, jeans up to 66. Let's hit the parka.
I could eat a horse.
William Mackenzie. You drive me crazy. Just like your complicated relationship partner, Astrid. You both drive me crazy. I was going to say wife, but I don't really know what your deal is.
I could eat anything right now.
You're not listening to me. That's fine. I mean, there were rings, right? You still wear the ring. She said that in the plane. So they were married. The implication there being.
So hungry.
100% of my interest on Wintermute episode 5 is Will and Astrid getting back together, and I feel really, really confident that's not happening. I think their two storylines are geographically diverged to the point that there's no realistic way they can be together in the episode, unless the episode is way longer than I thought it would be, or there's a much bigger time jump cut. And that's possible. Okay, let's see. We got time to do anything else, like these socks? I feel a sneeze coming on, too. Okay, everything's over the Mackinac, though. I don't think I'm going to get this one. Well done. Oh, I forgot. You can kind of do this all night here, I think. Because of the hole in the roof, I think it never is fully dark here. But we don't have any more cloth. So we're done anyway. We could conceivably harvest the gloves. No, I dropped those. Never mind. Okay, I think I'm just going to go to sleep. Except we can't sleep that long because we've done a lot of sleeping. But I'm going to take enough sleep to get us safe. So let's take 4. That'll probably put us over the 10-minute mark. I want to check, or 10-day mark. I want to check something. Then we'll wrap it up. Okay, 10 days, 7 hours. We're definitely over the 10-day mark. So, to make it official, the answer to the question, can I lope 10 days while building a call center, is a definitive yes, and I can have a great time while doing it. But we are not done. So I want to look here at the wrong menu, and then look at the right menu. Okay, so the coffee tables. 6 fur. We need the furniture workbench, though. That's kind of a drag, so we got to start with that. We need the woodworking tools and 10 cedar, and then we can get the... Now, I'm thinking, what I'm wondering is, will they let you build furniture in one place, but bring it somewhere else? Could we designate one of the houses in Pleasantville as our workshop, and we build all our furniture there, and then bring it to the other locations? I kind of bet you can't. I kind of bet that all this stuff is too heavy, and that you have to, you have to have a workbench on site for wherever you're going to make your display shelves and things like that. Speaking of furniture that I could definitely see us using, these end tables, pretty easy to put together. Coffee tables are a bit more excessive. And do we have chairs? We have a high chair. That's a bit much. How about just a freaking chair? Rustic chair. Much better. Okay. Yes, that is definitely achievable. We could even have some people sitting on benches. Don't mind that. Round table. Multiple laptops on the table. That's pretty good, too. You could get 4 people working on this. Okay. Great. And then I'm thinking to divide things up into different areas. We can use these shelves. They're very tall. That's an enormous amount of wood and time and fun, and I'm excited to work on it. So that is going to do it for this one and technically this series, but we are going to continue. I'll be back tomorrow with more adventures in the Long Dark and an all new challenge. If you've enjoyed this series, you could give me the like, comment, subscribe. Those do really help me. And I'll see you tomorrow, which I already said. So stay safe, take care of each other, and I'll see you next time. Thanks very much for all your support. Bye-bye. Hi, this is DH Dunn, and I'm here to ask myself a very simple... Wait, I couldn't remember it. Hi, this is DH Dunn, and I'm here to ask myself a very basic question. Nope.